Oh,
Yo, man, I got this job looking for a step on me. Making all this dough, B. I got so much cash, it ain't funny, man. I'm getting large, man.
I got you stuck off the realness. They hit the kill switch. This that SP the Southwest ill shit. Type of song you light a L, pop a pill with. Cock your pole, hot as cold, light your grill with. No lighter fluid needed, nigga, we already lit. My niggas move weight, real heavy shit. Break them down to all grams on some Teddy shit. Then we flood the city, put it on every shit. If I can't get to you, I kill your mans on some petty shit. Sleeping on streets, I made your dreams on some Freddy shit. What you niggas hot? Smoking Fetty sticks. You on demon time, bitch, I'm on the devil list. Arch enemies, make that pussy remember me. With your life like mine, sex, money, and Hennessy. I just wanted the slice, beans gave me a loaf. Said it ain't worth it if it ain't come straight off the boat. Deuce in my boots, AK in my coat. Rapid fire vampire, I aim for the throat. My ghost gun can make the ghost run a switch on it like a faggot trap until the folks come.
I heard you niggas want a game.
for the person in here, smash that like if you ain't smashed that like yet.
We do it for our
We
last
gonna
name.
talk, we gonna build this
All these
morning.
stupid motherfuckers is respect over fame. Look, yeah, make money, money. Yeah, make money, money.
This the intro.
Make money.
Those streets, Big Bang Key, feature with Beanie C. You know what I
In
mean?
the trenches with my dicky on me, Scully from the poppies with my blicky on me. And I don't gotta get it, keep the 50 on me. That mini Drake with the titties on it. Yeah, the daily paper kept my picture on it. Catching wreck while I'm torn. This all public record, I don't gotta do no fraud. Shot a nigga on the rock the mic, charge for a body on a liquor sprite. You little niggas better get it right. I'm from the pavement, hoes I never see. It's a full-time job, shaving is recipe. You know, sucker ducking. I don't trust him, nah. Mother made a motherfucker. Yeah, you fucking with a different ball. I'm cut from a different cloth. I'm from
Fuck
the
that, this one of them lives you might wanna share this shit.
Sure they draw a bunch of little
Whoever you are,
from you couldn't get that off.
hit the light.
Stepper, come on, nigga, stop. Them
Share
boys
this
slide, you
motherfucker.
wouldn't get a shot. Your gun in your purse like a nigga. I rock you, pluck him and knock your man off. Let the can off. Bunch of choppers like the sons of Hannah.
Oh, they gon' come in. They gon' come in.
Well, first you gotta put in thing. Look, we do it for our last name. For all these stupid motherfuckers is respect over fame. Look, yeah, make money. Yeah, make money. Yeah, make money. My OGs got the ball and they taking money.
What you need, cause I can get it for you. Where I'm from, it ain't no handouts, nigga. It's your life, I can't live it for you. Say the wrong words and steppers come and bend up on you. Nigga, you ain't official until you got the feds sitting on you. But you don't want that, nigga, so stop pretending. Cause you the type of nigga get knocked and you a witness. Ain't shit cool about prison, so why you fooling these children? So you partially the reason on how they moving and drilling. I'm a hustler. And no, I ain't just talking about dealing. Gotta prove them wrong, cause they say we just talk about killing. Well, let's talk about building, making a couple million. But they don't speak my language, you'll see this picture I'm painting. So it's right back to slanging, stashing powder in your anus just to make a salary and gain power like you can't. P80 stainless bark, I can make you famous. Fuck, nigga, right on no gun zone. All for this life we condone. Cause outside in these streets ain't no running home. Fuck bluffing, you better squeeze once a gun is shown. Bitches drop to their knees when your money long. It's those streets in BC on this fucking song.
I heard you niggas want a game. Well, first you gotta put in pain.
Put in pain, nigga.
We do it for our last name. For all you stupid motherfuckers is respect over fame. Look, yeah, make money. Yeah, make money. Yeah, make money. My OGs got the ball and they taking money.
Yeah,
If you
what
love
up, what
to
up,
travel,
y'all?
Capital One has a rewards credit card
What up?
that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy.
Trying to wait for
And
some
turn
folks to come
everyday
in.
purchases in...
You know, before I start talking, before I don't care if I got one person in here. Did Hassan Campbell sell out? Y'all think he sold out with the interview with Vlad? In my opinion, yes, the hell he did. It's not even a question. But we about to get into all that. Try and wait for some more folks to come in. I know it's early. I know niggas probably still sleep. Niggas probably getting ready for work, getting the kids up for school, all that good stuff. But trust me, they'll be in here. They gonna tune in. You know what I mean? YouTube is a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker. Hassan Campbell, man. Say his name a couple times, they'll pop up like Candyman. So who in the building? Who in the building? Who is this one person? Type that in the chat so we could just start building. You know what I mean? You know what fucks me up? The fact that he has so much to say about Vlad being a culture vulture. You know, he had a lot to say about Vlad. He's a culture vulture. He's you know, we let these folks into the culture, and Vlad this, Vlad a fed. He was just talking about Vlad like probably like 2 weeks ago. You know what I mean? Just talking about him. Crazy. Now he up on doing an interview with him. Happy as in a motherfucker. You see the thumbnail. That nigga couldn't wait to get on Vlad. It's like this is what he worked for. He like, yes, I'm finally here. I can leave the dirty section of YouTube motherfuckers alone. That's what it seemed like. He worked really hard to get on Vlad. That's all he wanted. You know what I mean? But it's got me questioning a lot of shit now. And I'm starting to, you know what I'm saying, regret even really. I don't live with regrets. You know what I mean? But I'm ashamed even supporting him. You know what I'm saying? Because from the beginning, I'm going to keep it 100. This is my story. And I think I said this before. In the beginning, when I started getting on YouTube and I started following different people, you know what I'm saying? I was strictly watch Young Pharaoh. I remember seeing Hassan Campbell on I think it was a Doggy Diamonds interview on like a DVD or some shit like that. Well, I probably seen it on YouTube. I don't know where I seen it, but I know I saw it a while back. And so I remembered his face because my brother, I would call him like, yo, you need to check out this dude named Young Pharaoh. He be dropping jewels. So I'd be like, all right, I want you to check out Hassan Campbell. He started running down. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's the boy that came out and said he got molested by Bambaataa. So I'm like, all right, cool. I checked him out a couple times, but I was still up on Young Pharaoh, you know what I mean? Watching Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh had a lot to offer, a lot of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? So every once in a while, I would, you know, check Hassan Campbell out. It seemed like he was like on the same note as Young Pharaoh with the message. And you know how the government is, this, that, and the third. It was like the government and shit like that. Then I started watching him more and more. He started attacking like a lot of the rappers and shit like that. But I felt like a lot of shit he was saying was true as far as the industry and, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, I started watching him. Young Pharaoh, he died off. Hassan Campbell was doing his thing. And in the midst of that, I said, you know what? You know, I do music and shit. I'm going to start me a YouTube channel. I already had a channel. I've been had a channel. You know what I mean? Since like, shit, like maybe 2015, 14, some shit like that. I had a channel. But I made another channel. And I just used to post music. I make like a little post here and there. But I never really took it serious. So, you know, I was checking out Hassan Campbell. started following on Instagram. You know, started donating money to the channel and shit like that. Because anybody, I feel like any YouTuber that has a message, or they just out there, you know, if they're entertaining and they got a message, you know what I mean, I'm gonna donate some money, you know what I mean, you know, show my appreciation. You keep me entertained, you know what I mean, got my attention, why not? So yeah, we start building a little bit in the DM. You know what I mean, he had me on his platform before with Zip the Drip and a couple other guys. Zip with the Drip, a couple other guys on his platform. I ain't really get to say much. Platform, I mean, the live got a little out of hand. You know, I think every once in a while I DM them some topics and shit that I'll be researching, like, yo, you should talk about this. You know what I mean? You got a big platform, you know what I mean? I'll let us see you talk about this. So, you know, we started building. You know what I mean? I made some videos when people was attacking him. I'm like, nah, y'all don't attack brother Hassan. He got a message. You know what I mean? The brother got a message. I never, you know, plus, you know, do all that, like the whole Bambada shit, I just thought it was fucked up. Told his story. I never really dug deep into it. And I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't up until now when I started going back, watching the old interviews he did on other platforms like Mav Hoffa, Queen's Flip. And I'm starting to listening to the shit he was saying, and I'm listening to what other people were saying, you know what I mean, about Hassan Campbell. But I never really paid it on mine. I used to feel like, oh man, niggas is just hating because, you know what I mean, he doing his thing. Like, he number one, everybody want his spot. But you know what I mean? That's how I used to think. But you know, time goes on, I'm listening. I'm like, all right, I see he was attacking a couple artists that you know, never said anything about it. I don't think no artist said anything about him, you know what I mean? He just started attacking people. You know what I mean? It was Styles P. It was who else? Hold on, gotta fix my phone. Mano, Jim Jones, he always came for Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? Couple other guys. But you know what rubbed me the wrong way was when Gilly's son Cheese, rest in peace to Cheese, when he died. When he was killed, it wasn't even 12 hours. He jumped on Instagram, started coming for Gilly, started tagging him. Yo, he sold your soul, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Cheese was a sacrifice. I'm like, oh, damn. Good brother. The man's son just passed away, and you already assuming that, you know what I mean, that he sold his soul and had his son sacrificed. So this is why I'm not gonna say I ain't got no respect. I don't listen to none of Hassan Campbell followers and fans that say, oh shit, y'all, you gotta have some type of compassion, and he got shot, this, that, and the third, and you know, he brought that on himself, first of all, if he really got shot. But we gonna get back into that. We're gonna come back to that. If he really got shot. I'm a little tired. That's why I'm drinking this coffee. But I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. We're gonna come back to that. Nah. We shouldn't have no compassion for him because he didn't have no compassion for the family of Cheese or Gilly or nobody. And we shouldn't not assume that he didn't set this whole shit up. Just because, you know, his views was going down. He got demonetized or whatever. And next thing you know, he started pulling stunts like this. Like I said, he was coming for Vlad for a long time now, saying things about Vlad, but when you get in front of this guy's face, you know, you just as happy, you doing your interview, you sitting like a good old boy, he asks you questions, Now the real question is, what the fuck do Vlad want to interview you for? You know what I mean? Vlad is out of here. Why would Vlad want to interview Hassan Campbell? That's what motherfuckers need to be asking yourself. Because Vlad, he got more to benefit off of this shit than Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying? He sees everybody talking about Hassan Campbell after that little situation. Oh, okay. You know what? This is a business. Fuck all the shit he said about me, culture vulture, this, that, and the third. I'm gonna interview this guy. Now, if he gave you some money, I don't know. But if he gave him some money, I hope it was worth it, Hassan. I hope it was really worth it, because you just let this guy use you. He went against everything you talked about, everything you stood for you're supposed to be this leader. Excuse me. You're supposed to be this leader and this, this guy. You know what I mean? I don't even know what to call you. You're supposed to be this guy that the people follow. Supposed to be an advocate for children being molested. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be leading the people. That's what you claim. You know what I'm saying? You said that you was like the new Malcolm X or some shit. Like, I remember you said that in one of your lives. You said you like the new Malcolm X. Malcolm X ain't sell out, bro. He ain't sell out. And when he got in front of that white man, when Malcolm X got in front of that white man, he told him the truth about himself right to his face. But Vlad used you, used your story. Then, not only that, like, to watch the whole video, you got to become a member. So people that wasn't a member before and they just want to see this interview, that's fans of yours, or your subscriber, he about to eat off of them. Your 400 or something thousand subscribers, I doubt if all of them is going to go become a member to see the whole video. But shit, if 10% of them people go over there, Vlad made out pretty good. So I hope you got your just due. I hope you got your just due. Was it really worth it, man? Was it? Y'all think it was worth it? It make me think about a lot. Now let's go back to what I said we was gonna get back to. People questioning if he really got shot or not. People questioning that. I mean, you gotta look at the facts. If I stop my live right now, you know what I mean, but it's still streaming, it's gonna pause, it's gonna be a buffering or something. It's gonna say something, maybe, and then a couple seconds later, I'm probably right here or I'm in another room or something, but it's gonna pause. So, you know what I mean, to the point where I'm doing whatever I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's not gonna stop. And the next thing you know, I'm in a car. Like, stop. Boom. I'm in a car. That was really, really weird. So that alone got everybody like, yo, what the fuck just happened? And what really happened? I mean, it's weird because that don't happen on live streams. But yet, when you go back to the video, it says it was a live stream. It says that. It said this was live stream. I got a cold. I'm coughing, sneezing, nose running. It's all good. But when you go back to it, it says this was a live stream. So who are you? Who are you, bruh? Who you working for? Like the YouTube police? What the fuck? Like, we just gotta be serious. We had that happen. Okay, that happened with YouTube. That never happened before in anybody else's live on YouTube. Never ever happened before. That's one thing. Cool. Now you in a hospital. You know what I'm saying? You in a hospital. Where's my lighter? You in a hospital now. You know what I mean? You show a bullet in a bag. You show a bullet in a bag, let everybody know you alright. You said you got shot in the arm. You in the hospital. A couple days later, I think you posted this, maybe a day after this whole situation happened. You know, I didn't know that they let you keep the bullet. I didn't know that they let you keep the bullet when you get shot. When you get shot, don't the detectives or whoever come get the bullet for evidence? I didn't know that they put the bullet inside a bag and say, here you go, take this home as a souvenir. Or am I tripping? They do that? I mean, I ain't never been shot. You know what I mean? I don't plan on getting shot. See, we respect the shooters. I'm just saying, I just don't know nobody who got shot and left the hospital with a bullet. Now, they could argue and say he took that, he took that made that film or that video while the police was right there, and he asked the police when they was about to take the bullet, and, he was like, yo, can I do a video with this bullet? Okay, cool. So that can be debated. But if he still got that bullet and they let him go home with that bullet, you know what I mean? That's a little fishy. Number 3. Okay, when he was in a hospital, you just got shot. Why the only person in the hospital was your man? You said he slept in for 24 hours. Where was your wife? Where was your kids? Hey, man, listen. If I got shot, yo, homeboy, thanks for bringing me here. Make sure I'm good. Go home, get some rest. Wifey on the way. I don't want to see nobody else but my wife and my kids. You said main cuz stayed in there with you. He slept in that hospital room with you 24 hours. I'm just saying. Your peoples must don't give a fuck about you like that. Seriously. Because I know my wife is going to be up there, right by my side. But I did see some videos in the way you was talking to your wife, calling her crackheads and all types of shit. I was like, wow. And I remember watching that, like, babe, talking to my wife. I'm like, babe, why the fuck his family not up there? You know what I'm saying? Everybody just went on with they day. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just said, fuck it, he be all right. I'm going to go to work. Your wife went to work. Kids went to school. He be all right. The only one up there is me, because he up there with a stomach virus with diarrhea. About to shit on this. So that's what you said. You said man had diarrhea. He came to your rescue and all that. You know what I mean? He the only one in the hospital room with you. No family. I mean, that just looked iffy to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that this shit didn't happen. But with this interview, right after all this shit, it got a lot of us, not just me, a lot of us is starting to question this shit. Number 4, I was on IG. And there was some brothers that claim, I don't know these guys. and I forget who post they were on, but they claimed that they were there. They said they was there during the whole incident, and they said they got video of the whole shit. They said Hassan wasn't the only one recording. Said he wasn't the only one recording. And they said after the bottles was thrown and Hassan cut off his live stream, he got in the car and left. They said it was no gunshots. Still, they don't know what happened when he left the projects. They said it was no gunshots. These are their words. They said they got it all. And they said they waited on the right time to put this video out. So we shall see. We don't know if they was just capping, if they was trying to protect the shooters. You know what I'm saying? But this is what these guys saying. They're from Bronx River. They said they was there the whole time. They was sitting out there. A lot of people was filming this shit on their phones. And if it was really a shooting, why didn't the videos come out? Because there's cameras all around the Bronx River projects. So I'm like, damn. I mean, if they really got this footage, I mean, it's taking a little long. I think they should release that, because if nothing happened and that live stream cut off and he just left, and then next thing you know, he ended up shot, what happened to him? Did he shoot himself? Did his homie shoot him? Was it really a gunshot? You know what I mean? Was it a little knife wound? You know what I mean? Yeah, he made it to the big time. He made it. Congratulations. What up, by the ball? He said, well, kids say, congratulations, homie. You did it. A bunch of streams in a short week. Screw a press conference. Press this on your conscience. Made it to the big times. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna pull up, man. Let me know what time you going on. I ain't even get no sleep all night. I was like sleep off and on. You know what I mean? I said, fuck it, I'm gonna jump on in the morning. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's like, you know, he said fuck the dirty section of YouTube. I'm rolling with Vlad now. No, fuck that. Vlad is now a part of the dirty section of YouTube, nigga. Because why would he want to interview Hassan Campbell? He had a lot to gain off this. And I wonder how much he paid him. How much did he pay this guy? I hope he got at least 100 racks. But he ain't giving no 100 racks. We know that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Vlad gonna fuck around and make over 100 racks off this shit. You know what I mean? But you know, somebody like Hassan, I would expect him to like make a video or go live and be like, yeah, I got this amount, but will he be telling the truth? Because like right now, like everything that he say or do is questionable. You know what I mean? People was like not feeling him right now. You know what I'm saying? But he did this to himself. He did this to himself. All the supporters you had, all the, you know what I mean, the super chats and people just waiting for you to go live. Yo, if y'all just came in here, hit that like button for me, y'all. Get more people up in here. People waiting for you to go live, you know what I'm saying? All the love people was showing you. All for a Vlad interview. Somebody that you called a culture vulture a billion trillion times. He's a culture vulture. And y'all let Vlad do this. He a fed. You know what I'm saying? Starting to think all these niggas feds, man. Because that whole shooting down is like really suspect. Like everything that I just broke down, you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Where was your family at? In the hospital with you. Why was it only that guy? Your homie. Why he was the only one there? Like, seriously. Seriously. Since when do they let you keep the bullet when you get shot? We just being honest. We just pointing out facts. When do they let you keep a bullet after you get shot? Here you go. Take this home with you. Souvenir. Take it home. Put it on your dresser. Put it on the top of the mantle. You know what I mean? That's evidence. That's hardcore evidence. If he got to keep the bullet, nobody's going to jail. Nobody was going. I mean, they can't even trace the gun back. Like, they got the evidence. That's like everything. They need to find a bullet so they can trace it back to the gun. Once they can find somebody with the gun that matches the bullet, then, they got a possible shooter. Yeah, he been capping. He been capping. We got Joe Biden Jr. on here. What up? Yo, man, tell your pop we need some more stimulus money. But yeah, man. Like make it make sense. Make it make sense. For real. So completely out. So completely out. I'm waiting patiently to see what his next live going to be about. Like, what is he going to say? Because nobody don't believe. I can't wait to just sit there and read the comments because they're going to roast me. But he made it to the big times, y'all. He made it. Congratulations. He on Vlad. You know what I mean? Vlad, it seemed like Vlad. I want to see the whole interview. I was ready to become a member just so I can see the whole interview. You know what I mean? I want to see if Vlad going like try to chop him up because it seemed like Vlad was about to go in on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Talked all that about Vlad. Now he on it. Yup. Talked all that shit about Vlad. But see, that's the same thing he did with Wack. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? He made some videos about Wack and them in the past game. You know what I'm saying? He got close to Wack. They was about to do some shit. Then he caught the drift that Wack was trying to line him up. You know what I mean? Wack found out that Hassan made some videos about him. And I just on some real shit. As content creators, if you want to make a video about somebody and you get a chance to meet this person, if you ain't apologize to them publicly, I think you should let that person know, yo, I did some content about you. You know what I mean? Because this is how I felt. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? But I don't feel that way now. You know what I mean? Me getting to know you, you know what I'm saying? Or let me know if I was tripping. Is this true? Was that true? You know what I'm saying? You should let them know. Don't sit around them smiling and pretending like you never even said nothing about them. And there's a video floating around of you coming at them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's fake. That's fake. That's fake as shit. And that's just what he did with Vlad. But I'm quite sure Vlad probably know Hassan. If he watches Hassan. You know what I mean? I'm quite sure Vlad did some research. And like, oh, this guy called me a culture vulture. But Vlad is in it for the business. You know what I mean? He in it for the money in the business. I don't know if he a Fed. Hassan always said he was a Fed. Hit that like, y'all. Hassan always said he was a Fed. So, you know. I was surprised. I was surprised to go on YouTube. My homie sent me the link. I didn't look at the link, though. I didn't look at my phone, my other phone. And I went on YouTube. I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? On Vlad, he was happy than a motherfucker. Like, yo, we here, yo. We made it, baby. Vlad TV. You know what I mean? Starting to think about a lot of shit, man. Starting to think about a lot. So now I'm thinking about like, yo, like now it got me questioning like Hassan Campbell, who are you for real, for real? Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Like, where did you come from? Is this story with Bambaataa even real, man? We know you was around him. You got a picture with him when you was like 30 something. You know what I'm saying? Where did all this shit come from that all of a sudden you decided to out that man? And you know what I mean? And all this shit. And you next thing you know, you got all these subscribers, everybody following you. And you just keep pulling these stunts. But when you tell a story of how things happened when you was younger, shit don't add up because you're supposed to be this gorilla killer, bro. You're supposed to be this gorilla killer. And I went back, yo. No bullshit. I went back and watched the Queen's Flip interview. And they asked him like 3 times, how old were you when this shit started and when the shit stopped? He danced around that question. Then he finally admitted. He said it was like when it ended when I was like 15. Then he said 14. Y'all can go back and see the shit yourself. He said 15 or 14. Then I heard him I remember him saying on his lives that he was 12. But on the Queen's Flip John, he said 15, 14. That's what he said. Now I'm just thinking about me. Now, I know every 15 to 14-year-old young man is not the same. You got some 15 to 14-year-olds that's still like a child. But coming up in the projects, first of all, I'm from the projects, you know what I'm saying? The projects force you to grow up fast. So you be like 5 years old, you 10 already. By the time you 10, you like 15. So when you 14 and 15, come on, I'm not going to even say no more. I'm not going to say no more. Because it makes me mad when I think about it. You know what I'm saying? At 15 years old, 14 years old, I had my first pound of weed. You know what I mean? By 15, I had my first strap. I think I had my first strap when I had my first pound of weed at 14. Because I remember in high school, I was selling, you know what I mean, weed with free Dutches. I had a 38 special. That's how I was carrying it at 14. I was trying to get money and hold it down with my little team. You know what I mean? I'd be damned if I let a motherfucker touch me, look at me the wrong way. I was on some shit. And I ain't like half the shit Hassan Campbell say he been through. I ain't been through all that shit. I ain't been locked up for 4 murders and all this shit he talking about. Nah. But I can understand like somebody going through some shit like that, like being molested, how that shit can drive them crazy. But what I don't understand is if you this motherfucking killer, like you say you is, why you never try to go at that man? Fuck that. Bambaataa would have been fucking dead bada. He been a dead man. Fucking with me and my family. And if that shit would have happened at a younger age, I'm just looking at me like, and the people I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that would have happened. An older nigga in the projects just molesting little boys somehow. It make your projects look a little, you know what I mean? I'm sorry to say, no disrespect. Cause I know in my projects, man, niggas would have fucking hung that nigga. They would have murked him. Touching little boys. So I can understand how he feel like, yo, y'all failed me. You know, to the older ones, you know what I'm saying, in the projects, the older people, y'all failed me because y'all ain't do shit and y'all knew he was doing this shit. That's what I'm saying, like, what type of projects you from? Because in my projects, that shit would have never went down, baby. Niggas would have been at motherfucking Band by the Door with pitchforks and burning, you know what I mean, the shit on fire. Like, you know what I mean? You come the fuck out, we coming in. You got some explaining to do. We got the rope, nigga. We about to hang you. You know what I'm saying? But you talking 14 or 15, this shit stop. Like, yo, I know what I was doing at 14 and 15, cuz. And I know how kids was carrying it from the projects at that age. But when you 15, yo, I think I went to my first strip club when I was 15. No bullshit. My brothers took me to one. You know what I'm saying? I was carrying it like a grown man. I'm not saying that every 15 and 14-year-old is the same, but what I'm saying is life is a little different when you from the PJs, when you from the projects, or you from any hood in America, black man, you know what I'm saying? Single mother, you got older brothers, just people around you, you know what I'm saying? You out and about, you in these streets, you trying to find yourself. You're not gonna find yourself. Yo, I don't even wanna get all detailed and graphic with that shit, man. Let me read some of these comments. Talked all that about, yeah, facts. Hassan Campbell looking like Griselda Blanca. Wow. I'm just saying, man. Nah, it went down. Not in my motherfucking projects. Not in my projects. They'd have found out a nigga like Bambaataa was touching on little kids. That nigga would have been, it would have been an unsolved mystery. You know what I mean? Man missing. Rap pioneer missing. He hasn't been seen or heard from in over 3 months. You know what I mean? So I don't get it. How did nobody, all these guys that you claim that was touched, that never said anything, that you said that some of them are murderers, they're doing time now, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. I don't even like making, you notice, like when I talk about Hassan Campbell, and I got every right to talk about Hassan Campbell, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know what I mean? You know why? Because he came on his life. I said what I said about him first when he said, he hoped Beanie Siegel get his snot box rocked or some shit like that. No, you're not supposed to wish death on another Muslim brother as a Muslim. We don't do that. You know what I mean? No. He was out of pocket. I felt like he was out of pocket. And I already felt like he was out of pocket for saying what he said about cheese. So it was shit building up. Then he said some shit about Philly like, yeah, I never seen a New York nigga. I mean, a Philly nigga come to New York, take over. But I seen niggas from New York go to Philly and take over. So it was a lot of shit building up. So I had to make that video. But when he came on his live, excuse me, when he came on his live and he addressed me for addressing him, yo, he came at me for like 30 minutes straight in the beginning of his live. Disrespectful, and I didn't never disrespect Haas. I didn't disrespect him one time, but he got a problem that think he can't be called out for the shit he do. So if you feel like Gilly, you know what I'm saying, if you feel like Gilly sacrificed his son, and that's how you feel, and we got the right to feel like you shot yourself to get close to Vlad, nigga. You know what I mean? If you could say that about Gilly, we could say that about you. Because you went through the door. That was the door, the same door you always talk about. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. The same door you always talk about, right? Oh, you can't be called out? Fuck out of here. Let me show y'all. This shit take a little minute sometime. I hate this phone. But it's all good. I'm getting to it. Give me a second.
You have to. If you don't want to, you have to. You have to go see this person and sit down and talk to them. You have to go and do this. You have to. Yo, you gotta check the boxes. Literally, you could say, I don't feel like doing that. I don't even like that person.
You have to. Hold on, I'm gonna take it back.
Want to? You have to. You have to go see this person and sit down and talk to them. You have to go and do this. You have to. Yo, you gotta check the boxes. Literally, you could say, I don't feel like doing that. I don't even like that person. You have to. You're a puppet.
You're a puppet.
You have to do this interview. You have to do this interview. There's no way around it. Where that clip Hassan Campbell like to play. You know, the one at 6'9". When you walk through the door, you have to do this interview. You have to.
You have to do this interview. Yeah, what I mean, that was the interview. That was the interview that 6ix9ine was talking about. You have to do this interview. He said, I don't even like this person. He said he was smiling hard as a motherfucker on Vlad, wasn't he? Yo, he was cheesing. Yo, when he came in, when that Vlad interview, he was sitting like this. Hi, Vlad. Let's do it, baby. Woo! I made it. I made it. Yeah, let's go. Let's talk about it. So, I wasn't in my right state of mind, and, I went down Bronx River. I was drinking all night, and I was watching. You know what I be thinking? How does watching Cassie and Diddy take you back to that? See, Cassie wasn't molested. So how they were in a relationship, Diddy and Cassie. How does that trigger you? I don't understand it. So is this something that you're not telling us, brother? I need to know. Were you in an abusive relationship with Bambaataa? Because I don't even see how you connect those two. I don't see how Cassie's situation trigger you. And you can try to manipulate people and make people think one way, and you know what I mean, this is what it is. Like, yo, but you gotta be real, man. We gotta be real to ourselves. When you sit back and think about it, it's like, how the fuck does Cassie's situation and P. Diddy trigger you to think about Afrika Bambaataa and what happened to you? First of all, Cassie is a woman. Her and Diddy was in a relationship. You are a boy, Damien. You are a boy, Damien. You know what I mean? So I don't understand how that triggered you to drink all night, and after finding out she got some money, and that showed you that right there made me lose a lot of respect, because it's like you really got mad because she got cut a check. That's why I'm starting to think like, yo, And I'm just using my common sense. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to come for Haas, because like I said, I used to fuck with Haas. But all the shit that he's doing is making me think like, yo, why the fuck you ain't just, like, if you felt like you was violated sexually as a child, everybody told you you had such and such amount of time to go file, put your complaint in. Why are you mad because Cassie did what she was supposed to do? Why the fuck you ain't go do that? You know why I'm starting to think you didn't go? The reason why you didn't go do it? Because there's some holes in your story. It's not adding up. Ain't nobody here from Bambaataa. We don't know. Now, we do know a lot of people say, yo, man, they know he was touching on them kids for a long time. Everybody knew he was a creep, but I don't respect none of them niggas, man, that was around him and knew that he was doing this shit. I respect none of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But why didn't you go file for that shit like she did? He said, no, fuck that. You rather stage a shooting, go on Vlad. And I'm just fucking around right now. I don't know if you staged that shooting or not. I don't know if you staged that shooting. You probably really did get shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, this shit is just not adding up right now, because right after that, 2 weeks later, you know, you ain't posting no videos and nothing. And the next thing you know, you end up on Vlad. And like I said, it's people from your hood, from Bronx River. They saying they got the full video of what really went down, because it was other people out there recording with their phones. And they said Hassan left the projects untouched. There was no gunshots. So all this shit that people coming out with, you know what I mean, the police recordings and shit saying that it was a male shot. You know, anybody could call the police and say, yo, I'm shot, I'm on my way to the hospital. And that'll be all over the scanners, you know what I mean, male shot, such and such, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a report. It's over the airwaves now, you know what I mean? So we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. You know, and you know, I was the one, man. I was the one saying, man, I don't think Hassan Campbell would do no shit like that. I said it on all my videos. I'm like, you know what I mean? When he first got shot, I was like, damn, I was in shock, man. I said prayers for Hassan Campbell. Like, for real. But now all this shit coming out, like, and you look at the obvious, it's like, yo, I don't know, man. I don't know. And let's say everything is what it is. Let's say he really did get shot. Let's say him getting shot, you know what I'm saying, he, you know, Vlad reached out to him. He did this interview. Now what? Now what? Because, for one, we got to go back to you getting shot, and the reason why. Like I said, I lost a lot of respect for him after, you know, he said he was watching Cassie and Diddy, and that was the trigger, you know, after she got some money out of the situation. And he said that shit, nobody wasn't paying attention to him in his situation. Nobody cared about him in his situation. But I beg to differ. Dog, you had 400 and something subscribers that subscribed to you after you told your story. People sent you money. YouTube paid you. God knows how much you made. I'm quite sure you touched a million just by going live, going at rappers, telling your story with Bambaataa. You made some money. Now, what's the buddy stop cupboard? Do that cause for desperate measures? You see somebody else get some money, that's a weak individual. You see somebody else get some money from being sexually abused or whatever, but they were in a relationship, and that shit take you back to Bambaataa, whereas though you drinking a fucking whole bottle and then you go on a suicide mission. That's some nut shit. That's some punk shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, and I don't care if I ain't never been through that. And yeah, listen, man, come on. That was some nut shit because the trigger was the money. When it all comes down to it, it was about the money. He said it on a live. Like, come on, it was the money. He seen her get that bag and he like, what the fuck? He ain't go, I mean, before that settlement was closed, I think he talked about it. He made a video talking about it, but he didn't get upset like that. Once they said, oh, did he cut that check? He got mad as shit. Like, let's keep it 100. It was the money. You do all that, now you end up on Vlad. You got your payday. You happy now? You sold out. You sold your soul. Somebody you said was a culture vulture. And a Fed. And now when I read the comments on Instagram, niggas is calling you out like, yo, he's a Fed. Oh, we all agents. We in a matrix. Come on, man. You wasn't saying that shit before you got on, Vlad. Everything was Vlad as an agent, Vlad as an agent. So, what are you now? What are you? Because everybody ain't no agent. Because you got some real niggas out here. You got some motherfuckers like me that's going to call out the real. We going to call out the real shit. We see it. We got the right to call it out. Nobody not going to just keep supporting you and keep, you know what I mean, hitting that like for you and you full of shit. And you keep throwing you money and all that and you lying to people and come on, man. It's over. It's over. I don't give a fuck how you feel about me. But as a Muslim brother, I don't hate you. I do not hate you at all. I just don't know who the fuck you are, dog. I don't think none of us do at this point. We don't know who Hassan Campbell is anymore, y'all. He is not for us. Us YouTubers and content creators, we gotta stick together, man. You know what I'm saying? Hassan Campbell, you know, he was once, you know what I mean, king of YouTube. Fucked that shit up for himself, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit no more you talking about. You got your payday. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. You got some real content creators out here. Some people that's really trying to spread messages out here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'ma tune into them. Charleston White, another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's strictly for entertainment. But you know what? The thing I do respect about Charleston White is he come out and say he's full of shit. He say he do real shit for the kids in real life. I don't know. But he said when he come on his internet, he's trolling. And he just pop with it. And he gonna keep talking shit. He's entertaining. So whoever's looking at somebody like Charleston White to lead them to the promised land, you just a dickhead. He's an asshole. Cause he tell y'all all the time, like, I try to help y'all niggas. I don't even like y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? But you got that's what's different between, from him and Hassan. Hassan Campbell, he'll come up here, he'll say one thing, then do something else. You know what I'm saying? He was talking all that guerrilla killer shit. And then, you know what I mean, you end up on a joint, you know, you talking with 6ix9ine, and all right, everybody excuse that. You made videos about Wack, you kicking it with him. You recorded Wack conversation. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ignored that because of what Wack said in that recording. It made people forget about, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, what was the reason why he was recording him in the first place? Who the fuck is this? You said, where you at? You been live for 7 months. Just talking and not showing yourself. Who the fuck are you? Okay, live for 7 months. I don't know what you're talking about. But I'm here. And I've been showing myself. The fuck you talking about? Motherfucker be saying some weird shit. I be like, what? Live for 7 months and not showing myself. I don't think, yeah, you might be on the wrong person live, gang. You know what I mean? But anyway. Anywho, did I be? Where the fuck was I at? That shit didn't threw me off, but I ain't gonna let motherfuckers take me off track. Early in the morning, I ain't even get no sleep. You know what I mean? It is what it is, though. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Sold is sold. Sold out. The brother that always talk about other people selling out. Always talking about the door. Always talking about the door. He said, fuck it. But I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was a lot of jealousy in Brother Hassan heart. I think with like a lot of these rappers are, you know, I think he always wanted to be that. Just like that video I was playing around when I said I think Hassan Campbell always wanted to be a rapper. But I think he did. I just think that he didn't have the skills to become a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But I think he always wanted that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Being around all them dudes. That's why he used to rob rappers. It was like a jealousy thing. So he said, fuck it, he gonna do it. That's why he come for the rappers. He come for the rappers every chance he get. The problems that happens in a black community, you know what I'm saying, in our community is not all from rap music. I would say a lot of rappers, you know, they do promote a lot of violence. I mean, that's no, you know what I mean, no secret. You know what I mean? Yeah, we don't even know if you in Philly. At least I showed up. He be outside on land. You be inside in one of these 50 states. Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. You talking about Hassan be outside. Every time he went outside, what happened? What happened? Somebody pressed him the first time when he had to back the Bible out. You know what I mean? He had to back the Bible out. Next time he outside, he calling niggas out. And we all know what happened. What are you talking about? What, you want me to go live and me being outside to prove to you that I'm in Philly? Where the fuck is you at? At least I'm on here. You know what I mean? You know my face, nigga. Come to Philly and come ask about me. Come to Philly, go down 53rd and Greenway and ask about me. Go ask about me and see what happened to you. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Niggas is crazy. This is crazy. But anywho, back to what I was saying. You know what I mean? Nut ass motherfuckers on here. The fuck all my life. We ain't see you outside. When we go live outside. Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that just for you, brother, man. I'll go outside today. And I'ma jump on live. You know what I mean? Be outside. One thing about me, and not to brag, but I can go anywhere in Philadelphia. You know what I mean? From the older niggas to the younger niggas, they know me. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I mean? And niggas that I did have problems with, niggas is older now. Niggas that iron shit out. It's alright. It's all good. Enemies my friends now. You know what I mean? Friends done turned enemies. It is what it is. But your man sold out. The fuck? Go on that nigga page and tell him how you feel. Just gonna go tell on me. You do with the beer. Still walking ready. Talking shit about you. He ain't never outside. I told him that he ain't never outside. Y'all niggas is funny, man. Yeah, man. Behind the ball, what up, man? You still here? What time you going live? I'm gonna jump on your live. When I jump on your live, I'm gonna be outside. I'll probably be outside. Just to show main cousin that I be outside. Amazon crime. What niggas gonna do if he go live outside? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. The fuck. Yeah, motherfucker talking about, oh, the niggas is crazy, man. That niggas be so fucking, they be so much of fans of niggas. I don't never want a motherfucker to be that much of a fan of me, like whereas though I can't do no fucking wrong and I can't be checked about it. I want to know my errors. I don't never want to come off perfect. Cause we humans, we make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Don't ride with me if I'm doing some fucked up shit or some questionable shit, because then I'm gonna look at you like you not a real nigga. I know in my heart I'm doing some fucked up shit and you just being around me as a yes man. That makes me not trust you. You that much of a fan of a nigga. All the shit I said, you know what I'm saying, was all facts. And you mad at me? Talking about being outside. You sound fucking retarded. Fuck outside got to do with anything. I could stay the fuck in my house if I want to. I ain't got to go outside. Fuck. Stupid motherfucker. Niggas is crazy, man. But I'm gonna go outside just for you. What the fuck? You gotta prove yourself before you talk about what's gonna happen to me. I'll be in Philly at least 4 times a year. I'm coming in February. All right, cool. That's my birthday month. Come hang out. Bring your Bible. 4 times a year. Fuck out of here. Like I said, go inquire about me in that area where I told you. You see what happened? I ain't say nothing was gonna happen to you. I just said see what happened. You know what I mean? I ain't say what was gonna happen. Yeah. Niggas is crazy, man. They get mad. You talk about motherfucking Hassan Campbell maybe around 1 p.m. or 4. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Between 1 p.m. and 4. Because when I take it down, what time is it? It's like 8 o'clock. I'm going to take it down like in another hour. Take a little nap. I got to get up at a certain time, get the kids out of school. But in between, that's when I'll probably be live doing that, when I'm getting the kids out of school, outside, you know what I mean? Hope you live during that time. Make sure you tune in. Abdul, Manny, or whatever your name is. So you gonna be outside. Fuck out of here. And anytime I'm outside, I'm not alone, even when I'm alone. You say you up here talking crazy for the cops. Be quiet over here. What cop? Fuck is you talking about? How you quiet and you comment? What the fuck? Talking crazy for the cops. Who's giving up any type of information about anything? This is YouTube, dickhead. What the fuck is wrong with him? talking crazy. How the fuck I blocked this nigga? I never had to block a motherfucker before. But you can go in time out. The fuck out of here, dickhead. Talking dumb shit. Alright, yeah. I gotta get used to that type of shit, bro. You know what I mean? You know, I'm new to this live shit, and I'm really fairly new to YouTube. I'm just getting monetized and all that, so I gotta know how to work this shit for real. Get some moderators and all that, and I'm gonna get all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even used to having this many people in a room with me at one time. You know what I mean? I'm on, like, when I'm on here, like, I'll be lucky to have 5 people in here, but I still, you know, talk what I gotta talk about, and, you know, people tune in later, they tune in. But, you know, it is what it is. I gotta worry about people like that and shit. Coming on and talking crazy, you talking for the cops, what? See, and then, you know what fucks me up? Motherfuckers like that would never say this shit to you in person. You know what I mean? They know you don't know who they are. You know what I mean? They somewhere, he probably in fucking Minnesota somewhere. Probably a 17-year-old white kid with pimples. You know what I mean? Going through puberty and shit. Named himself Abdul. Fuck out of here, Billy. Fuck out of here, Billy. You know, time out, Billy. Yeah, man. But you know, it is what it is, man. Main cuz definitely sold out. That's my opinion. You know, and I think everybody feel the same way I feel. It is what it is. Sold out. Sold his soul for a piece of gold. Hey. Yeah, you know what I mean? He's something, man. Shit ain't right. Like, where do these people be coming from? You know, but I'm about to go kick it with wifey for like an hour. You know what I mean? Make a little love. And go to sleep. Take a little nap. But I got to say what I wanted to say. I ain't say everything I wanted to say, because, like, mind you, like, I'm like half sleep. I'm tired, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been getting no rest like that for the last couple of days. I ain't been getting no rest, you know what I mean? I gotta get some rest, though. So my thoughts is like all over the place. Watch when I get the proper rest and come back on this motherfucker. Ooh. Everything gonna be clear. Like, everything gonna be boom, 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 boom. It's gonna be sharp. I'm gonna be more on point. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be more on point. And we gonna build, man. Real. But I'm out of here, man. Peace and love. I'm gonna catch y'all later. It's Woke and Ready TV. If y'all haven't, y'all feel like it, donate to the channel. Brother got bills. I ain't asking y'all. You know what I mean? Feel free if you want to. I ain't turning down no money, man. You know what I mean? Cash App pen. You know what I mean? After the 30th, a brother probably could start seeing a little bit of money, you know what I mean? The monetization and all that. But it ain't even about the money. I like this. I like doing this, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm expanding the platform, you know what I mean? I got music. We got merch. I got other people that I'm working with. We gonna introduce them and get into everything that they doing. We building, man. I'm trying to connect with other YouTubers, you know what I mean, behind the bar. You already know, we locked in, man. You know, I'm gonna start doing the StreamYard shit too on my page, you know what I mean? Well, just when we had topics and shit like this, everybody jump on and speak their piece. You know what I mean? But later on, I'll be back up here, inshallah. I'll catch y'all later. Smoking Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe. Peace and love.